This map shows all the Melbourne railway lines that I haven't been on, and today we're doing these ones.
Hello and welcome back to Comengs 17. This might be your first time, although, maybe, who knows. This is the second part of our 300 subscriber special. I'm not fully certain yet how many parts there'll be. Yeah, because obviously the thing that we're doing is a bit of an undertaking, and so it might take a few parts. And if you don't already know, the thing that we're doing is we're catching every Melbourne suburban line that I haven't caught before in this series. There's a few of them, and in today's adventure we are going on the Frankston and Stony Point lines. Oh my god, it's sunny. Boronia Station's not usually sunny. This is a new experience for me. But yeah, so we'll be heading to Richmond, where we'll change for a Frankston train. And then we'll go to Frankston, and then we'll have a quick look around there, and change for a Stony Point train. And we'll head down to Stony Point. Yeah. And then we'll obviously come back, because I don't want to stay at Stony Point all day. There's not that much there. But yeah. So so that will tick off 2 lines off our to-do list, and Stony Point line was one of the obviously especially hard ones due to the fact that it doesn't actually go into the city. It splits off the Frankston. The only time it interchanges with anything else is at Frankston, so you have to go to Frankston to start the Stony Point journey. But now we're taking that off today, so now we'll just have to get to the city to do the rest of the lines, which is much more reasonable. Yeah. Right. I'll come back when when our train arrives at the station. Right, well, I'll see you all the way down here at Richmond, where we'll change. Right, now we're at Richmond.
This is your senior place, now on platform 8.
This goes to Parliament though.
Next Flinders Street direct service will depart on platform 8 in 8 minutes.
Okay, so that's our train now. We gotta go to our Frankston train.
Frankston on platform 4, Clarendon and East Hampton on platform 6, Lilydale, Glenway, Blackburn, Belgrade on platform 9 and 10.
So platform 4 is going to be our platform then. Yeah, platform 4. Right, our Frankston train's only 2 minutes away. That actually might be that. No, that Comengs. I don't think so. No, that's not us. Okay. What is our train?
Now riding on platform number 4 is your 1111 Frankston, stopping all stations to Frankston. Please mind the stop is your door is ready to make train to
When it's up, wait, then we come up again. This one is.
Sorry.
Okay. We wait for people to come off the train first, then we can hop on.
Frankston service now on platform number 4.
Right, here we go. now we're at Frankston. There's our the train we caught. Yeah, here's Frankston Station. Let's just check. 12:56. That's over. Yeah, that's 35 minutes away. So something tells me there isn't that much of a rush. Oh wow, it's literally just a single car. 7:09. And I know that the toilets get locked, so despite the fact that this train has a toilet, I won't be able to use it. Because Metro doesn't want to do the job of maintaining toilets, which I guess is fair, because that's not what they do. Anyway, so yeah, Frankston Station. So look at those numbers. You don't see that on any other line except like maybe like a long distance regional line. 235 minutes for the third train. Huh, water fountain. That's random. What useful. And there's probably one of the few signals on the whole line. Oh, actually, that's see that yellow over yellow thing? That signal there? That's like, that's used when going between, signaling region things. Like, for example, because it's going, I don't actually know what that is. It says prepare to stop though. I think that's what yellow over yellow means, prepare to stop. And then green over yellow means it's okay to go. And it's like a different signaling system when interfacing 3 position and 2 position. Yeah. This is platform 2. So there's a platform 2 and 3, and I think this is the border here. Yes, it is. Yeah. Platform 3 is the Stony Point side, and platform 2 is the city side. Yep. Also, it was interesting riding that Comengs, because most of the trains I ride are either extrapolises or velocities, and it's like, the Comengs was a smoother ride than an extrapolis, and the horn was interesting because it was different, so that was interesting to me. But I do kind of now understand why they're being replaced, because like, it did kind of feel like it was about to fall apart. Like, it wasn't, but it felt like it, and so I can understand where they're coming from with the we need to replace them sort of thing. Well, are they meant to be there? I don't know. It doesn't look like a pedestrian crossing. Could be, who knows. Yeah, here's this incoming train. Was a pedestrian crossing, okay. A little weird though. And the interesting thing is what they do when the Comengs, because it's technically 2 different platforms, it's interesting how they kind of just have to stop the trains, like right before they hit each other sort of thing, which is interesting. see happening here. Yeah. Yeah. I have to say, with the fact that it's in V-line colours, you'd assume it was a V-line train, but it isn't, it's still Metro. Why is it starting up? It's interesting. That Comengs, by the way, is really scratched up. It's interesting. That's unfortunate. Close. But I mean, yeah. I guess it happens. Yeah. Let's have a quick look around the surrounding area, I think. Bus departure screen is pretty unique. Surprisingly large shop there. There's a metro sort of thing. And here we are in like the middle of the CBD sort of thing. You've got a plaque thing. You've got that interesting sign that's got a tree growing over it, which I mean wasn't the best planning, growing a tree in front of where the sign is. Yeah, I guess that's Frankston Station really. Yeah, here's another perspective at the whole thing, and there's our train we arrived here and leaving. That's going to Williamstown. Interesting. There's the other half of the Stony Point train. Right, that's gonna... I think we should go in 7015. Okay. Right, here's the train. Sorry. Let's go here. Stony Point. Huh, so it is both halves of the train, okay. That's good to know. Yeah, this is Stony Point Station, and yeah, it's not much. Just like everything else on this line, I guess. Metro employee left. Yeah, so it said around 150. It's very hard to see.
Train is departing at 1:49.
Yeah, I know. That's not the time there.
Train is departing at 1:49.
Nope, you heard her, I guess. The train departs at 1:49, so that gives me a bit of time here. Let's have a look around. I don't know. I've actually been here before. I haven't caught the train here before. That's my first time catching that train. But I have been here before. Because here is where the ferry to Phillip Island is. I think that's Phillip Island there? Maybe? I'm not certain. And yeah, there's a ferry right on that jetty. Well, there's a ferry that runs right on that jetty there. So yeah, I imagine that's probably one of the significant things that this train service does, is it connects with the ferry that runs even less frequently than the train service. So, yeah, so we're here. I mean, Phillip Island should be that way, I guess? I don't know. Yeah, so, yeah, it's even got information about the trains, it seems. Because, like almost all ferries, this isn't a PTV service, so so you gotta get your own tickets. Not my key, but the train has my key, despite the fact that it's used less than some long distance of E-line routes. Probably most of them actually. And runs less frequently than some of them, I bet. Although they are going to extend the Mikey system wide soon anyway, so not much. And also it looks like the track slightly duplicates a bit. I don't know. I saw a lot of stuff in place for like passing loops and stuff. So it's really unfortunate that we don't have a single operational passing loop on that line, because there's a good chunk of the work is done. So, like, there are tracks in the ground that just need to be spruced up a bit, extended slightly, and then you have a passing loop, and then you can run multiple trains on this line. Same with the stations. Like, if you wanted to put like, Sprinters are the only trains short enough to fit on most of these platforms, but like, it wouldn't be that much effort to extend them so that at a Velocity could fit on it. Like, a Velocity could probably fit on this platform, but yeah. Is that a toilet? Can't tell. Literally can't tell. Toilet or someone's house, I don't know. There doesn't seem to be any intent of decoupling, so I think it's safe to go on the back carriage. Yeah, look. Look, it's parked on the junction. So, yeah, that passing loop's clearly not used very often, if at all. Yeah. Well, I guess that's Stony Point Station. Well, I guess let's get back on the train. Right, we're back at Frankston. Let's just have a look to see what's the next train departing. That Williamstown train's just leaving, so we're catching the Laverton over there. They're actually running every 10 minutes, which isn't bad. Not bad at all. Here's the train we'll be catching. Alright, let's board our train now. Now we're back at Richmond. Right, we're at this end of Richmond station again. Be aware of swooping birds. That's a nice message, however, I would like to know when my train's coming. I'm noticing a lack of Belgrave trains, which is worrying. But there's Alamein. I'll have a look. We'll see what's happening. As always, nothing's doing anything.
Good afternoon, customers. Your next service to depart from platform 9 will be the 344 Alamein, stopping all stations to Alamein. Your next service to depart from platform 9 will be...
Alright, here's our Belgrave train. 121M. Okay. Alright, this is our station. What was that? I thought the door do something. Alright, now we're here. Alright, so I'll see you in part 3 of my 300 subscriber special. I don't know what we'll be doing yet. If you actually look at the dates that I'm releasing these things, you might notice that there's a bit of a distance apart. I'm kind of just winging this to a degree. Like, I'm just like, what can I do today? This section of it. Yeah, it's like every time I do one of the days, I've got it planned out in advance, obviously. But, like before the day, before I start the planning, I can't, I don't always have a, like I don't currently have a plan for how I'll do the rest of the lines. I just know that eventually at some point I'll have a free day, and, I'll be able to make a plan for that day, and that's kind of how I make my videos, honestly. I don't know how many parts this will be in. I don't know when I'll make part 3, but I'm pretty sure of when I'll release part 3, and that's a week after this video. That's my plan for releasing the parts, one every week. Could mean that I have like 500 subscribers by the time this is finished. I don't know. Depends how many of you guys watch. Depends how popular this series is, I guess. Sorry, there was a bunch of authorized officers. I don't know what that is. Anyway, yeah. So, expect to see part 3 in a week. I don't know what it's going to be yet, but I do know what I'm down to. And that's Mernda, Hurstbridge, Williamstown, Werribee, Cranbourne and Upfield. Those are the ones I haven't done yet. So those are the ones that I have to do. And so I'll do some of them next time. So see you then.